Hey guys, Chris from NCG here, and today we're going to be talking about this card you see in front of you. It is called Lullaby of Obedience. What it does is you can pay 2,000 life points to declare one monster card name. Your opponent looks at their deck, reveals one of the declared monsters if there is any, and applies one of these effects. So basically, your opponent gets to decide. Add it to the hand, the player activated this card, or the player activated this card, special summon it to their side of the field in attack position, ignoring its summoning conditions. So that is pretty good from reading it. When this first was announced, everyone went absolutely nuts at this card. I don't know if it's because it was mistranslated or it was just misunderstood, but the hype for it has sort of died down, and ever since it came out, it's only really seen play, and from what I've seen, one side deck from a regional. It was on House of Champs. So I'm just going to go through the sort of uses you can get from it in the individual matchups. So against Blue Eyes, you can, or in the Blue Eyes mirror, you can pick Blue Eyes White Dragon. If your opponent picks Field, then sweet, you get a free Blue Eyes. You can make a rank 8. They can still attack that turn, let's not forget. So that's pretty chill. Or if you add it to your hand, then you've got fodder for your trade-ins, for your alternative dragon, stuff like that. So that seems pretty strong to me against the Blue Eyes Mirror. In the sort of BAPK matchup, I'm not suggesting you should side this in all these matchups. I'm just sort of going over the applications it does have. In the PK mirror, you can pick either Terratop or Tour Guide. Beware if you do pick Tour Guide, they will probably, unless they're a bit slow, summon it to your side of the field. Yes, that does take their Tour Guide out of the game, but it kind of gives you 1,000 vanilla at the cost of 2,000 life points. Not sure. But Terratop, however, added to the hand or the field, doesn't matter. It will trigger. You will get your Tac Toppenborg. You can even pick your opponent's Tac Toppenborg if you've opened with this, making all the rest of their Terratops pretty dead. So that's kind of cool. Moving on, in the Pendulum mirror, be it the Metal Foes or the Pals, you can pick this guy, Luster Pendulum. Adds it if your opponent adds it to your hand. You've got it's pretty sweet effect. Put it in the scale. Just like I can't remember the quick play spell. Face off, or if it summons to the field and sweet, you can make it Ignister. So that's pretty chill. The only problem is you give your opponents luster access after it goes from the field to their pendulum scale. Moving on, you've got Cosmo Dark Destroyer. This can be in the Cosmo Mirror or sort of any matchup that gets just out of this card, i.e. decks play Allure, decks at the Scar, stuff like that. It takes their one Dark Destroyer out of the game completely. So that's kind of nice. Like ideally you would overlay with it just to make sure that they don't get destruction effect. Sort of floodgate monsters. If you're playing the Blue Eyes Mirror, for example, you can pick your opponent's Cocky Mary Drago and summon it to your side of the field, which is really nice. Like it just outfloods them when they were planning to flood you. I'm not too sure if your opponent would side in floodgate monsters if they're going second, unless they've already got it out. But you know, different situations can happen. Dragon the Spiritualist is exactly what I'm talking about. Like this would be in the Metal Foes matchup. You pick your opponent's Jargon, summon at your side of the field, and then if you can summon like Kieran or whatever, that seems pretty sweet. You probably win the game from that. And another mention of the Pendulum or sort of Manifold's mirror is Gofu. Because things ignore summoning conditions, it can special summon to the side of the field or add it to the hand. You can also pick Vanity's Fiend if your opponent decided that in against you as well. That's pretty sweet. Then Ghost Ogre and Snow Rabbit. This will be more relevant during the sort of ABC era, because this card will be immense then. So if you're like an ABC mirror, for example, and you pick this, cost of 2,000 to give yourself a way to negate the field spell, basically, when they go to activate it, is pretty good because you can near enough guarantee your opponent's going to be playing this against you. This gets its effect on the field or the hand, so that's why it doesn't really matter where your opponent puts it. And lastly, just as a sort of notable mention, if you sort of go against the Monarch Mirror, if that ever becomes a thing again, then hey, picking the 1 Ether seems pretty strong. So yeah, that's the Tech Tuesdays for this week. I apologize for the birds in the background. That's my apologies. But yeah, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Any other applications I missed with this card? Do you think it'll see play? Just let us know either in the comment section of the Facebook or the YouTube. But yeah, I want to hear from you. This is Chris from NCG signing out.